and we're officially backstage at Riot Fest. I'm James Van Osdell. Car con carne all through Riot Fest, all through the fall, brought to you by Sopel Solar. Now is the time to get in on solar power. Get those panels on your roof. Start saving money the second they're installed, and for nothing out of pocket. Get your consultation now. It's easy to do. It's kind of fun to do online. SopelSolar.com, SOPELSOLAR.com. My friend Brent Sopel, former Chicago Blackhawk, he's going to take care of you. He's going to help you change your life. Basically, take control of your utility bills. Have cost certainty for the first time ever. Welcome to Riot Fest, and thank you, Sopel Solar. So, do you miss the 1990s, grunge, punk, indie, all the decades great music? What if you could travel back to the 1990s? See some amazing shows that you've only heard about and read about, or maybe just hang out in the middle of Chicago's legendary, it was legendary, music scene from the 90s. That's the premise behind this book, 90 Days in the 90s, a rock and roll time travel story, the ultimate novel about the 90s and Chicago's music scene. If you're a fan of music, if you're a fan of Chicago, this is the fiction book you've been waiting for. Join record store owner Darby on her trip back to the 90s. It is lovingly written, brilliantly written by my friend Andy Fry. 90 Days in the 90s, a rock and roll time travel story. Go to 90 Days in the 90s. Those are numbers, 90 days in the 90s.com to learn more. Or you can go to Amazon, of course, or wherever you buy books. It is Car con Carne backstage at Riot Fest. Look right there, that's Deanna, sincere engineer who mere hours ago performed here at Riot Fest.
Still sweating.
Now, I'm sitting here in the media area.
Yeah.
But, I mean, your stage where you played was right over there. I couldn't see you, but it sounded to me like you were getting choked up on stage.
A little bit, yeah, because there was like this corn dog circle pit, and for some reason it was making me tear up.
I love that. Well, I mean, last time we sat down together, Deanna, it's been 3 years. We had a whole pandemic in between the last time.
Right.
I remember you were very nervous about doing Riot Fest.
Yeah, for sure. Still am.
Really? I was going to ask if things had changed, 3 years since your first appearance here.
No, I get nervous before every show still, pretty much.
And as we're recording this, you just played with the Alkaline Trio last night at Metro. How did that go?
I was nervous for that also.
I bet you're exhausted because that was...
I am, yeah. I got 3 hours of sleep and rolled into here at like 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And then we're going to Ohio to play with them tomorrow also, so...
As we're talking, Lucky Boys Confusion is on stage. You played earlier. I think there's something special when a Chicago band is on the bill at Riot Fest. You're almost like the ambassador to the city.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a hometown show in a festival setting.
It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it was very fun.
So grade your performance today. How did you do? How did it go?
I think, I don't know, like a B, A minus. I was like, my voice was like shaky, like I said, because I was like almost crying. Not really crying, but like, the corn dog pit thing was emotional for me.
No doubt.
No, it was very fun, though.
One of my favorite songs, trust me, you played that probably mid-set. That's such a great introduction to the album. It's such a powerful song from you.
Thank you.
The video for that one shows a lot of things. We learn a lot about Sincere Engineer, not the least of which being your mastery of bike riding.
Yeah, I mean... I didn't fall.
I mean, you can go hands-free.
I can, yeah.
I could do that for like 5 seconds, then I gotta grab back on. But you're very proficient at that.
Yeah, I do a lot of biking. I do a lot of drunk biking also, so it's probably where I got my skills.
I want you to be careful.
No, I know.
Okay.
I was not drunk for that, but me and my boyfriend bike to a bar a lot, so the drive home is always like, woo.
I wanted to ask you, on Bless My Psyche, the title track. Is that like a first take demo? Or is that,
no.
Because it feels very raw.
It was, yeah. That was on purpose, but no. Did a few takes for sure.
Okay.
Not many, but it was not meant to be polished.
Well, because some of the songs on the album are so polished.
Yeah, totally.
And this just feels very vulnerable.
Yeah. That was intentional, for sure.
Well, you did it.
Thank you.
Tourniquet, I love. I love your music so much.
Thank you.
What's on tap for you next?
We're going to Europe with the Menzingers in October.
Get out.
In 2 weeks from now.
So you're nervous for that, obviously.
I'm nervous. I'll be less nervous when I know we got there and didn't forget anything. And like everything works. But I'm very excited for that. It's gonna be cool. I've never been there before.
This is your first European tour.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
How
Yeah.
great is that?
Oh, it's gonna be crazy, probably.
And how long are you gone for?
20 days, 3 weeks.
How do you pack for that? Just lots of black?
I have like 17 of this shirt, so I'm like a cartoon.
It's so funny. Totally different but similar. I have to go on my first business trip in many years for my day job, and I'm like, I have nothing to wear. I bought 4 of the same like white button-down shirt. I'm like, I don't want to have to think about this.
Of course.
So that's a good strategy.
Yeah. Totally.
All right, Deanna, Sincere Engineer, you're having a well-deserved beer. I want you to hold it up in celebration. You've earned that
Thank you
that
so
drink
much.
today.
Hell yeah. It's just water, but yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay. Well, you
Yeah.
still deserve it.
Thank you so much.
Sincere Engineer, the pride of Chicago, right there. We are at
Thank
Riot Fest backstage. That's Deanna. Support this band. Support this artist.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having me. Hell yeah.